All right, guys. Welcome back to Medusa Cars. I'm Aaron. I have a problem. No, it's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Free cars. Yeah, not joking. Not one dime did I spend on this car. And that does say SVT. But no, it's not. But kinda, sorta, maybe, in a roundabout way. I don't know. Don't start with me. I don't know. But yeah, I got a free car, and that's full of parts. No, this thing isn't taken apart at this moment. Let's take a look. All right. It's been sitting a bit, but this thing's pretty nice. And the reason I said yes, it has a happy fun stick. When do you find that? Look, 3 pedals. 3. So, and this one has a tack. But yeah, it's not a bad car. It's pretty clean. Makes noises, you know. It's a 95. Needs a little bit of love here and there. And a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Not too bad. Let's pop the trunk. Pull that pull there, not pull here. We'll pop the hood. You know, steering wheel's not terrible. Headliner's in good condition. You know, it's got the old do-it-yourself window cranks. You know, today kids are gonna go, dude, how you rolled up the window, how you rolled it down. Mess with that. But you know, the first thing is, even with no power, it works. Let's take a look back in the back of this thing. Oh, look, more parts. Car cover. And this does not stay up, and yeah, somewhere up in there is a way to make it stay up. But no rust down in there. This thing needs a really good cleaning. You know, we get up underneath here, and look, it's not too bad. Pinch welds are all good. Has disc brakes front. These came with disc brakes rear. But look at that. And let's take a peek under here. Oh, this is really hard to do from the ground. All right. So this motor is supposed to be from a car with 40,000 miles on it. And stuff's been upgraded and moved around, whatever. We get to figure out why it won't run at the moment. A little dirty. Got a little squirrel nuggets down in there. But it's all pretty clean. And it was running not long ago, but it doesn't run very well, or at the moment, I think. I drug it on the trailer because There's a few things unhooked, unclipped, unmarked, undone. This is a dual fan upgrade. So, and SVT wheels. And there's parts in here, parts in there. Ooh, we won't show any of that. But, oh, does anybody remember this? Know what this is for? Hint. Yeah. Crazy. And the dash is actually pretty nice. Decent seats. But the funny part is all of that. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spare wheels. That's not part of it, but that is. All of that stuff. And if you look right down in there, there's a set of headers for the car. I mean, brand new in the bag stuff. Another center console armrest. Weather stripping. Yeah, all those wheels and no curb rash. Now there's just flex plate, alternator. There's just stuff. Floor mats, all kinds of stuff. But I'm gonna be shy on getting a video out for the Talon here because I'm still waiting on parts. But I thought you guys would like to check this out. Let's see how many miles was on this. 192. So it's been used. But, I mean, cloth seats, and look at that. No tears. So, not too bad. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to be a little shy. Yeah, like my hillbilly stand there for getting something done. But that's not a terrible looking car, just not a good looking car. But we'll get it fixed up and running right, you know. That's what I do here. Bring things back to life, get them things going. But yeah, still got transmission stuff everywhere because this is only a few days after the last video. Still parts everywhere, just moved in different directions. But we're gonna try to get that one squared away so I want to get it done, get it finished, get it out of here. Tired of having all these things pile up and little bits to do. And one of my friends that was just on the phone with me goes, dude, are you ever gonna finish one of them? So I thought you'd like to take a look at a free car. Oh, I didn't show you the coolest part. We got to go over. Okay. Coolest part. Yeah. A couple of manuals. Titles in there. And a pile of paperwork to go with it. And then here's a book of performance parts for things like this and receipts and everything else. And then, how about that? A Ford manual. Dude, this is cool. Ford manual of a little bit of everything. And then 1, 2, 3 sets of keys. Well, 2 sets of keys and a half of one. But yeah, there is a ton of stuff. But yeah, so today's day and age, free car that's in this good a condition, that's had a lot of modifications done to it, is pretty dang rare. So we'll get this thing up and going, and you know, I got to get the Talon done first, and then we'll come right back to this thing and get this one up and going, because this would be cool. And the funny part about this is, one of my clients for the construction stuff, this was his car. I think he was the second owner, like 2 years old, when it was 2 years old. And then he sold it to one of his Contour Club members. Didn't even know there was such a thing. Dude, there is something for everybody, I tell you. An ass for every seat, and a club for every one of those too. Which is cool. You know, I'm in a couple of them myself for different things. So, but yeah, one person has looked after this thing since probably 2 years after it was born. And he's like, I see what you do on here. I want you to take it over, get it back running, get it back moving, and move it on if you want, keep it if you want. But I know, he goes, I know if you want to get rid of it, there'll be a bunch of club members that'll be after it. So we'll get it back up and running. I doubt it's one I'll keep, because just not my taste. But it is very cool to do. Bring something back. And if people want it, why not bring it back and let somebody else take it on and keep on going with it? So I'll get it up and running. And those plastic things that were in there, there's pieces for this here. So we'll get some of this stuff. We'll get this thing looking pretty good. There's a few spots on it I'll show you in a video when I do the resurrection on this. And you know, resurrecting the dead rides. That's what I should put on the t-shirt. Resurrecting the dead ride. Could mean all kinds of different things, but hey, get this thing up and running and move it on to its new home. But crazy. He told me, come get it for free. I want you to get it out of here. My wife will be happy. I'm sure when she comes home, he'll be the best man in the world. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know, there's something for everybody, and it may come through this channel. It may not. But I'm going to try to do it through this channel. I don't care what it is, as long as I can bring it back to, and it's got a manual in it. Let's switch hands. We're not in the UK or over there in those other countries that, you know, run them in the other hand. Although there's a couple of those I wouldn't mind having either. The happy stick, those are fun to redo. And, you know, what car's not fun with a stick? I've had fun in some dumb stuff with a stick, like that Escort. Banging gears, trying to race anything you can. Why not? So, keep watching. I appreciate you guys, every one of you. And we are, I think last I looked, we were over 160. Like I say, as long as we keep moving in the upward direction, I'm happy. Get this to where I can do this full time and not have to do anything else would be fun for me. And fun for you, because I'd have different stuff. I'd have better stuff. I could modify some of this stuff instead of just getting it in and turning it around and getting her back out. But thank you guys. We'll see you on the next video. I appreciate you.